A 500k channel that exists for one job. Every video, title, description, thumbnail, and short is a funnel component that fits a done-for-you agency. And I reverse engineered all of it so we can just do the same for your own business. From what I've seen, most of Sabri traffic comes from paid ads, Instagram, and Twitter. So why am I focusing on YouTube? Because ads and short form borrow attention for like seconds, where long form YouTube borrows the attention for minutes or hours even. And why is this so important? Well, if you're into marketing in any way, you must have heard at least once about the 7-11-4 rule, which basically states that in order for a customer to make a purchase, they need to be engaged with your content for 7 hours, have 11 touch points, and interact with you across 4 different locations or platforms. Now, longform comes in and banks those hours. On top of that, if you already have like Instagram traffic, paid ads traffic, or Twitter traffic, then your prospects will most likely search you up before they hop on a call. And what they will see, for example, if they search as Sabri, they will see a big YouTube channel with almost 800 videos, 500,000 subscribers, and this just screams credibility. They can watch him and see how he thinks, they can see his results, they get to know him, and they get to trust him, which also makes them easier to close on a call. And how does it work exactly? Well, there are 3 floors, 3 different types of videos he makes. First of all, top of funnel, basically curiosity-based videos that pull in strangers with zero awareness of the problem. Now, a lot of people make this mistake where they think they are making top of funnel content, but it's actually closer to like middle funnel when they start teaching already, because they think that they need to always target the ideal customer profile to get anything from YouTube. Yes, of course, on middle of funnel and bottom of funnel, yes, you only target your ideal customer profile. But on top of funnel, you also go a little more broad, where the way YouTube works, basically, if you have a curiosity-based top-of-funnel video, it's 90% of its viewers are not gonna be your ideal customer profile. So they will never buy from you. But the way YouTube works, when you publish that video, it tests in a pool of people, a very big pool of people. And that 90% of the pool are not your ICP, but inside that bigger pool, there's a smaller pool, that 10%, which are your ideal customer profile. Like, look at those videos. He mentions Van Cleef, a popular brand. There's another brand, Hermes. Then he talks about credit cards, brainwashing, dark marketing tactics, a very broad topic. And then what he does is, at the end, in the outro, he changes to a middle funnel video. Now, middle funnel video. So those videos are for problem-aware viewers. They are seeking a solution for their problem. In those videos, they get to see how he thinks, they get to see his expertise. Those videos really help with nurturing. Like, look at those videos, there are 97% of meta ads in under 90 minutes. This is for someone who wants to learn meta ads. Then those videos change to bottom of funnel content. And all of these point to his offer. This is where he mentions certain results, certain case studies, doesn't hold back on any information at all, basically shares everything. At this point, most of the viewers already know how to solve that problem, but they don't either have the time or focus to do it themselves, so they rather pay him. Thus, when those videos point to the offer, to book a call or to buy the course. Now, there is the 4th type of videos he makes, and this is the day in life videos. And in my opinion, this is a mistake. Well, for him, not a mistake for him, because he's already a big name. But if you're a small creator, if you have a small YouTube channel, if you're just starting out, then posting this kind of videos will bury your content, will confuse the algorithm, because day in life videos hit a completely different audience than educational ones. And at first, YouTube needs to learn who you're making videos for. So if you post 2 types of content, your channel is dead. And a perfect example would be Iman Gadzhi and Arwas Bress. They have a solution for this. They make a separate channel for day in life videos. So if you want to make day in life lifestyle videos, then create a separate channel. Very simple. Now, there's a lot more going on here. His packaging. If you look at his thumbnails, there's something in common in all of them. First of all, in every single one, he has his face. It's very important. It's his brand. He has to show his face. This shows authority, builds trust. So if you're making content like this, you always should put your face in there. Another thing, in every single one, he always uses a fear, a desire, or pain of a potential viewer. force them to buy. This is a desire. Don't run video ads. This is fear. Here he uses FOMO or just curiosity. Here he uses desire. So there's always some kind of emotion there. If you make a great video but your packaging sucks, then no one's gonna watch the great video. So packaging first, remember. Talking about packaging, there are also the title formats. I noticed a few. In my opinion, the ones that you should definitely copy, use yourself, are skill compression, so some percentage of some mechanic in some time frame. This is a great format, you should use it, it works great. Next, multiplier, another very universal title format. So 3x, some metric with or without some mechanic or something. And looking at the last 12 months of his posts, there's no vague title at all. Every single one has some number, some time cap, some forbidden signal like brainwashing, cheating, illegal. So the titles are very specific. Now there's another very interesting thing he does is he uses shorts as another source of viewers, another top of funnel piece. Basically every single short points to a long form video. This is very powerful because it attracts even more people to your long form videos. Now, how do those videos point to the actual author? Well, in his description, he has his socials and then he has his business. This is where he actually sells the Done For You offer and the course, and he also sells his AI. This is the first thing you see in his description, so you should know that you should never put those links at the bottom. You should always put them at the top. Now, in video CTA mechanics, this is very powerful. In every single outro, the video points to another video, always, every single one. And why is this so powerful? There are two things. First of all, it helps the 7-11-4 rule because your channel becomes easier to binge watch. So more hours for the rule. Plus, YouTube rewards session time. So if you keep someone on the platform for longer, YouTube rewards you with recommending more videos to this viewer. He also plugs his offer very natively. He never interrupts the video. It's very smooth how he talks about it. So there isn't a whole a 1 minute pitch, just a few seconds. This is very powerful. He also mentions some personal story because that connects the viewer to him. It builds trust, connection, so this is another very good thing. Because when you do YouTube videos, you have to remember this is a personal brand. You have to be a person. A person has their personal lives. They will share their personal life stories because people buy from people. Now, where does it all lead? To his website, where first thing he does is captures your email, which helps the 7-11-4 rule, another touchpoint basically. When you scroll down, you see a whole wall of success stories. This builds even more trust. He has a guarantee where if he doesn't beat your results by 30% in 90 days, then he works for free. Even more trust built. Plus, he offers a free 30-minute strategy session where he provides free value, which nurtures the lead even more. Now, this is a very simple system. Mind you, this is a $7.8 billion agency. YouTube doesn't have to get so complicated. You just post simple videos where you share your expertise and it just works for you 24/7. Because videos like this are evergreen. They'll grow forever. As Albert Einstein said, compounding is the eighth wonder of the world. Now, you may think that he has 500k subscribers, so it only works for him because he's already a big name. But no, I actually do the same kind of similar strategy to him. And I closed a client from my second video on my YouTube channel. That was at 200 views. So no, you don't need big numbers. It's really just posting the right videos. So, if you want something similar, built especially for your own author, right? Take care of ideas, scripts, thumbnails, video editing, posting, SEO, everything. You can click the first link in the description and book a call. It's free, and if we don't end up working together, at the least you will have some free sauce. And if that doesn't sound like something for you, then you can just keep watching my videos where I share all of this for free. So yeah, that's pretty much it. See ya!